G'day guys, Mick here. Welcome back to this week's 5-minute yarn. This one's a bit of a throwback to a few weeks back where I released a video on Sun Valley Nudist Retreat. To be honest, I was real scared about releasing that video. I was honestly expecting a number of comments piping up calling me a dirty pervert and all this sort of stuff. Unfortunately, that's the opinion or the kind of a stereotype around that sort of thing, which is completely false. It's nothing at all like that. But yeah, I was really worried about releasing that video. I thought I was going to lose a heap of subscribers, which fortunately it was the other way around. I've gained a heap, which is great. And I've had over 2,000 views. This has only been a week since releasing. And I've had over 2,000 views on that video already. I've had more watch hours on that video than basically any other shush dog. So something I was really scared about releasing and I thought was going to turn into a big crap fight for me has actually gone great guns. It's been a really well received video, and I want to thank everyone for watching it. Even if you did just sort of watch the first part where I'm walking around through the bush. Now, I've had a number of questions about that video through private messages and that, and there's a few comments that have been made, and I just want to address some of them quickly. The first comment or first question I keep getting asked is basically why? Why would I even want to go to a nudist camp? Well, a few years back, my missus and I were looking to do something for our second anniversary, our second wedding anniversary. We're looking to do something for that, and we were talking about going camping, so looking for free camps. And at the time, Sun Valley was classified under a free camp. It popped up on wiki camps, and kind of jokingly I said to the missus, how do you feel about that? We'll give this a go. And we've spoken about it a little bit, and and she agreed. Yeah, righto, let's go down there. Our anniversary falls on the October long weekend, so we went down there for the long weekend and stayed there for a couple of nights, and to be honest, we actually both had a really good time. Again, there's nothing sexual about it, there's nothing taboo about it, it's just enjoying nature, as close to nature as you can get, really. So yeah, we tried it and we quite enjoyed it. I did mention in the Sun Valley video about skinny dipping down at another campground, and I guess in a sense that kind of encouraged me to be more open and accepting of the idea. And it is, as Ted even said in the video, it's a real it's a freeing experience, and it's something that you've got to do to understand. So yeah, that's sort of why I originally went there, was to try something different, really. It was not about anything sexual, it was to try something a bit different. Yeah, to sort of step outside my comfort zone and outside my wife's comfort zone, and yeah, just see what it was like. Morning!
Morning!
So yeah, that's why we just wanted to do something different, basically, and I really enjoyed it. My wife enjoyed it, and from there I've gone down to the Nudist Beach at Birdie Beach a few times, and I've been back to Sun Valley obviously, and I'm looking at more nudist camps and stuff. And given how well this video has been received, I will be filming more videos on them. When I do try different camps, I will film it. Again, I'll try not to show my fat ugly body in the nud, but I'll try and showcase the places, and so you guys can see what they're like and maybe consider it for yourselves as well. I do think it's an experience that everybody's got to try. So another thing that kept popping up in the questions and the comments and that is about bushwalking in the nud. Well, look, the main bushwalk that I did, or the main walk I did through Sun Valley, I was fully clothed when I did that. That is accessible from outside the campground, even though there's signs up and fences up for private property and things like that, it is accessible. People knock over the fence and the signs and whatnot, and they walk in from outside. So the camp's owner, Ted, recommends that you wear clothes when you're doing that walk. But when you're coming from the camp straight down to the beach, or down to the river, not a straight trail, but it's sort of directly down, and it's really sort of in the centre of the property. And again, there's signs and fences up and things like that, but people just kick the fences down and ignore the signs. But it's kind of in the centre of the property. And for that, yes, I've walked down there a number of times naked. And gone down. I haven't gone for a swim because when I have been there, it's been too bloody cold. To be honest, I think even Tyler Thompson would struggle to handle that one. But it is really cold, or has been really cold, so I haven't been for a swim. But yeah, I've walked from the camp down to the river a few times in the Nud, but the main walk, I was fully dressed. So, and again, guys, and it's something everybody thinks, is they think, as Ted said, you know, we grow up all our lives thinking nudie Rudy. If you're not having a shower or a bath or not having sex, what are you doing naked? We're all born naked, and to me it's as close to nature as you can get. And it really is that experience that there's just something different about it. It's not a taboo thing, it's just a free and comfortable, natural thing. Once you sort of start to forget that you've got no clothes on anyway. So, it really isn't that whole sexual thing. We all hear horror stories of different places where there might be swingers or people doing things. And look, these people aren't real nudists, and I'm not going to say I'm a real nudist either, but I do enjoy it. Yeah, I've heard horror stories about Birdie Beach. I've heard horror stories about Samurai Beach. I've heard horror stories about a lot of places. Never seen anything. Never witnessed anything. I have never seen the meerkats popping up in the scrubs, in the dunes. I've never seen people laying there batting off. I've never seen any of this filthy sort of thing that we supposedly hear about all the time. I've never seen it. Not to say it doesn't happen every now and again, but it's not what these places are about. And 99.9% of the people that do go there have got no interest in that sort of thing. Or they're not there for that reason. So, I really do recommend everybody, at some point in your life, get out there and try it. It's an experience you'll never forget. Don't be ashamed of your body. You know, I'm a fat prick. My missus is not a small woman. You know, we've been out there and we've tried it. We've done it, and it is an experience I think everybody should try at least once in your life. Get out there, give it a shot. Hit Ted up or one of the other nudist camps, and go check it out. When it warms back up, I will be heading to another one I've found. I will be heading back to Ted's later this year, but I probably won't film that. I will be heading to another camp I found later this year once it warms up again. I will film that one if I can. So, but yeah, alright guys, that's probably well over 5 minutes, so take care, peace, and as always, I'll see you on the tracks.